Your day.
What's up? It's your girl Kendra J.
What's going on? This is Drake.
It's Chloe.
Yo, this is WizKid.
Power 95, where music lives. Ladies' Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited, agents for Western Union, and Beacon Insurance.
Isn't it great when your experience pays off? Finally, drivers 50 years and over can enjoy the benefits of their years of driving experience. With Beacon's 50 Plus plan, you can expect a hassle-free sign-up, affordable payment options, and free windscreen cover with your car insurance. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get driving today.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they're prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
I swear, everything that I love, I need to restart today. I swear. You know, some days you just want to do over, like, I just need to start from 7 a.m. I need to stop. I need to restart. I swear. Like, good morning, everybody. Let me just share this live, and then we'll jump into today's topic. The men are really coming out these days. I ain't gonna lie. Not that I'm complaining, but y'all are really showing yourselves these days. A lot's happening in the lives of men, and it's a good thing that we can get you all to speak up. Say when you're bothered, when you're affected by things, whether it's a relationship, friendships, whatever it is. But of course, lately we've been focusing a lot on friendships and relationships, that is. Anyway, I need a little prayer. Somebody need to do an opening prayer for us. I need a loose moment. Good morning, Mel. Good morning, bro. What up? How's it going? Yeah, hope you're well. Good morning. Hope everybody had themselves a good weekend. I certainly did until this morning when everything got thrown off. But it was too good not to let it stress me out this much. Good morning, Andre. Good morning, Lionel. Good morning, Deidre. Good morning, Queen Bee. Shelly is here. Good morning, Rita. Who else is here? Good morning, Mariah. Good morning, Roseanne. Good morning, Marianne. Good morning, Christelle. Andrea. Good morning, ladies and problems. Hope everybody's good. Good morning, Aunt Valma. Yeah, share the live. Come on in quickly and hit the share button. We have a very important situation to deal with. Good morning, Brian. How are you? We've got a very important situation to deal with. So while I wait you guys coming in the room and while you share, I just wanted to say this. I made a post on it already on my Facebook page. So for those of you who aren't privy to my Facebook or you're not in my contacts, it's okay because it's public. So you can click on my page. I've noticed something for the past couple of days, and I really don't get involved in the wranglings where politics is concerned. Two things I don't get involved in: politics and religion. I've never seen two things that divides people more than brings them together in my life. But be that as it may, can't help but notice, because there are some people it's like, oh my gosh, yes, we understand your passion. Yes, we understand your excitement or whatever for whoever you support. But what I don't get is the constant name calling and referring to people in a particular way if they don't like what you like or they don't support what you support. At the end of the day, this is democracy. We're not in a communist state where we all have to go one way. Imagine everybody going one way. So what is wrong? Why is it necessary to be calling people dunce, stupid, they drink green or yellow Kool-Aid, you this, that, or the other? I find that to be so insulting, because a lot of you are making it seem like people who support a particular party, that they have no sense. They're like, You know, they were born, they fell from the sky. They didn't go through the same process like you did. Like, there are educated and intelligent people who support both parties. And because somebody likes something, that does not give anybody the right to call them names or flinging dumb and dotish and this and that. And it's grown people. And there are some of you out in the diaspora, you're not spared either. Let me talk to y'all for a minute, right? We understand your passion as well. At the end of the day, you're Grenadians. You live here. You were born here. Even though you migrated, you still have roots and connection to here. You still want to see Grenada better. You still want this, you want that. But some of y'all need to just tone it down a little bit. It's getting really disgusting. Because it's funny that those of us who are here, who living and experience it every day, we aren't even getting on the way some of y'all are getting on. Y'all left. And everybody has a right to seek greener pastures or whatever you want to do. That is perfectly fine. And you have a right to be invested in your island, in your country. You want better for it. That is perfectly fine. But some of y'all need to like tone it down a little bit. You gotta just be jumping all over like grasshoppers and finding the most. And we're talking about building this rock, and you can't do it with only who votes for a party. We need all 100 plus thousand of us to do it collectively. What is the division for? Whoever wins at the end of the day, we have to live here while you live over there. We still have to deal with whoever is in office here. So why is it y'all are just getting we're in 2022 for crying out loud. I thought we left all that nonsense back in 20 what? When was the last election? 18? I thought we developed and we were more mature and we can have, better conversations, dialogue, discourse, whatever. Why are we still dabbling in the mud and still calling there are some people, it does not matter what. It's like I like a particular soca artist, and even if he's saying crap, I still like him. There are some people who just like what they like. And if somebody likes a particular party, who are you to tell them they shouldn't? Maybe they're seeing what you're not seeing. And vice versa. Just let people be, let people live, let people choose and decide. That is why you have to be an adult to vote. You have common sense. You listen and you decide which way you want to swing. If you're green, nobody says you have to be green all your life. If you're yellow, nobody says you have to be yellow all your life. Because at the end of the day, if we're talking country and you're seeing a particular party not doing something in the best interest of country, and somebody else comes with a better plan that looks like, hey, we can get moving or we can do this or that, it is okay if you decide to move and go with that person. Why is it a crime, or we're making it an issue if somebody says, you know what, I used to vote green before, but I'm yellow now. I think I'm leaning towards yellow. Or I used to be yellow before, but now I'm leaning toward green. What is wrong with that? Why people want to walk their lives and run other people's lives? How do you go and and I had to tell somebody that, listen, I think they got the message by now. You can present your party's policies, you can present your plans, and let me decide. But you will be fast, you'll be forward, you'll be frontish, and you'll be out of place to tell me, Aruna, Jennifer, Maria, Neptune, that I should do this or I should do that. Don't do that. Don't go there. Don't tell me what to do. I'm going to do what I think is best for me, where I live, my community, my country as a whole. Stop acting as though you know it all. Like, who died and made y'all whatever? Present the information. To me, the more the merrier. If you can convince somebody to come over on your side, isn't that in your best interest? Like, duh. Like, y'all chill. It's getting disgusting. Let people be. Let people support. Let people do whatever they think is best for them. I can't come in your house. That is like coming into my house and telling me I should put my bed this way or I should do this. Hello? This ain't our house. This is my house. This is my vote. I'm going to do with whatever I wish to. And some of y'all just beating up all yourself, and y'all have nothing to show for all your beating up. Listen, there's no political party or politician that's going to get me to behave like a fool for nothing. I don't love nobody that much. You could support, but at the same time, be respectful with your support. I'm seeing some people, and a couple of them on every live. I saw some yesterday, and I'm like, wow, that is who we are. That is how we're vibrating now. We're still bouncing low. We can't vibrate higher. But on the same instant, what I don't get, you are calling people names for supporting who they support. How are you different from them? Isn't that dunce behavior? Like calling out somebody else, being disrespectful. What does that say about you? You're sort of, to me, you're showing the same behavior that you're accusing the other person of being. Like I said, I understand the passion. You like what you like. Allow me and allow other people to like what they like. If it's not up your lane, it's not up your alley, that is completely okay. This is a democratic country. It's not a one-party state. It's not. So just chill. Like, it shouldn't be about party. It should be about love of country. What plans are they coming with? That is what the focus should be on. And it's like the cycle will continue to repeat itself, because on the same one hand, while you're pointing fingers at somebody else for doing something, you're doing the same thing, because we are not focusing on the issues. For those who live here, we know what the issues are. We know, we live it, we see it. It's in our face 24/7, 365. At this point, it shouldn't be about party and party. It should be about country, your future, your children, your grandchildren's future. Are you comfortable? If you're an elder person, are you comfortable if for whatever reason it's time for you to go? Are you comfortable that your children's future, it's secured? Your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. Are you comfortable with that? That's what we should be, that's the sort of discourse we should be having. Where do we want to see our island, our rock, in the next 10, 15, 20 years? Are you satisfied with where we are? Who's presenting the better package? Why are we still doing this in 2022? Calling people name, and y'all need to chill. What is the point? What do we get from it? You still have to go vote, right? So let people go vote and vote for whoever they wish to vote for. You don't find we have enough stress to deal with? COVID wasn't stressful enough that y'all putting stress on yourself? You're calling stress upon yourself? I'm telling you, there are some people every single day, every minute. You know what? I'm allowing myself to be abused. That's like the situation, the scenario we have. It's like I'm being abused and I could do something about it, and I'm sitting there letting y'all assault my page daily with nonsense, and you're there in my space. I'm not known as the queen of block for nothing. So you know what? Let me reclaim my title and continue to delete and block y'all that's disrupting my peace daily with the nonsense. Like, how y'all even find the time? The country's not rock and trees. It's us. It's the people who live here, even though you migrated. And if we're talking about not being satisfied or not happy, then you change it. If something is not working for you, what do? You sit and complain? Or you do something about it? If you realize that this isn't working for you, like in the relationship, it's not working, thanks for your time and you move on. If a particular party isn't working for you, then try something else. It's called choices. Allow people to choose what they want to choose and what works for them. What's happening in Russia and Ukraine? Yeah, chill. Like, oh God, it's annoying. Every day is a, jeez, man. It's annoying. I ain't care what nobody says. It's annoying. Like I said, y'all could come for me as y'all accustomed. In the night when I go to sleep, I don't have to tell nobody go up more. And I have a king size bed. I have nobody to say go up some more. Let me get a space. Nobody. And my employer is okay. And my bank is okay. So, whatever fake page, whatever, whoever, whatever. The beautiful thing about it is when you own your ish, nobody can throw it at you and make it affect you. So, like I said, y'all could come, but when you come in, bring food. Don't come empty-handed. And bring something to drink as well. I don't want to choke. So when y'all decide to come for me with food. Preferably, I can't say that. I can't say the place. They're paying they're not on the advertising thing yet. I'm not doing free promotion here. So whenever y'all coming, kindly walk with something to eat and something to drink. All right? When y'all coming for me, walk with food and drink. Don't just come empty-handed. Make sure you have both of them. But we need to get it together. Yesterday was just Valma, I don't drink alcohol, so something non-alcoholic drink would be my preference. So bring food and a non-alcoholic drink. All right? I'd greatly appreciate it. Don't just come empty-handed for me. Walk with food. All right? And then you can inbox me and I'll tell you where you can get it. Anywho's, I trust I don't have, and mangoes too. Ameline, you know me well. Mangoes as well. Ameline definitely know me. And coconut water. Yeah. Either one works. So y'all know me for real. So walk with some mangoes too. Except coot and tin mango. No. Much as I like mango, don't come in no coot mango or no tin mango. Anything else but. All right. So can we move on now? I hope I don't have to come back here with this again. Anyways, homeboy says I'm in a relationship with a woman from another country. We live together now. Sometimes I find her abrupt, but the real problem is that she often talks down to me, making statements such as, "You are stupid and you're so retarded." When I tell her to stop, she persists, which leads to my leaving the house to avoid a verbal fight. I feel very unhappy and unloved. I share my hurt with a female coworker of mine, and she expressed her sympathy for my situation and invited me out to cheer me up. Do you think my girlfriend loves me and this is her way of expressing herself? When she's in a good mood, she's quite affectionate and loving. What should I do on this Monday morning yourself? So you're in a whole situation with a woman abusing you verbally and you're asking what you should do. Life was short, Anything can happen. COVID taught us that. So why we are still in situations that we're unhappy and you feel unhappy and unloved, which seems to be more often than not. So what is the question really? A lot of times we come at the men and there are narcissistic women too. Y'all know that, right? Not only men have narcissistic personalities, women do as well. But a lot of the times we love throwing that word out there, like just making it seem like only men have that particular trait. But there are some very toxic women. Women can be very toxic as well. And it's not only men who, that's why we said was it last week? Good parenting, being loved as a child, being shown love and affection as a child from your parents is the first place to start to really understand. So you're basically in a toxic situation. There's no way I'm going to be the man that called me retarded. What? So if I'm stupid and retarded, what? Why am I here? Why are we together? Why are you with a retarded woman or a retarded man? So that means, one, there's no respect. Two, the situation is toxic. Because even when you express to her how you feel about what she says and you tell her to stop, she persists. So that means she absolutely doesn't respect you. So it's like the tail wagging the dog. Or you're running around your house instead of running your house. Basically, that's what it is. And like I was telling somebody yesterday, women love pushing the envelope to see how far you can go. So she probably started and you let it slide. So now it's like it's normal. So you're practically wearing the skirt and she's wearing the pants because she persists. You tell her you don't like it. So you leave the house to avoid a verbal fight. Then you come back to the house and the verbal fight starts all over again. Listen, Y'all need to be involved in your children's lives there, so let them know what to expect and what to accept and what not to accept. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't make choices for them, but at least they have a heads up. They know what to look out for. So to ask if your girlfriend loves you, and this is a way of expressing herself, right? I don't know. I don't think I would want anybody to love me that way. If that's how you love me, you have to be verbally abusive to show me love. And it's only when she's in a good mood, she's affectionate and loving. So if you like being called retarded and stupid, then what can I say? Because you're asking if we think, ask yourself this question. Do you think that's love? Maybe that's a question you should stand in front of the mirror and ask yourself. Like stand in front of the mirror and say to yourself, what's your name? I don't want to use your name, but Tommy, do you think she loves me? Do you think she loves me? Ask yourself the question. Do you think she loves me? This is how I feel. I don't feel loved. You said you're unhappy or unloved. So how could you be asking if this is love and her way of expressing herself? Tommy, get it together. We're in 2022. It's February 28th, second month in the year. That's disrespectful. That's Sheena, no. Sheena, don't do it. Sheena, do not do it. What if he actually behaving? Sheena, stop. Listen to Sheena's comment. What if he's actually behaving the name she's calling him? I mean he's real slow at times. Sheena, even if he is, then you would not. Why would you call a man retarded even if he's acting a particular way? Like, how do you watch your man and tell him he's retarded? So what does that make you? That you're sleeping with a retarded man? What does this? What does that say about you? Like, really? You're in a relationship with a whole retarded man and you don't have a problem. You prefer to call him that way and you're still in the situation. No, Sheena, you can't do that. Why are you with a stupid and retarded man? Listen, some people don't know love. They have never been loved. They weren't shown love, so they don't understand the whole concept. Again, that could be her love language. Being abusive could be her love language. Who knows? But that's not love. There's no way I'm going to stay in a situation where I'm being called stupid and retarded. You might let it slide one time, depending on how it was said and what triggered it. But you're not going to get the opportunity several times to call me retarded. Are you crazy? Are you mad? Someone says many persons have the toxic trait of being verbally abusive to their partner. It's because they do not understand how serious the type of abuse is. This type of abuse can do permanent damage to one's self-esteem. Let her know that you cannot continue to be put down like that, and let her know exactly how it makes you feel. If it continues, know that there are many women out there who don't do it. You'll be fine without her. Well, apparently, based on what he said, when he tells her about it, she persists. So it's like, bro, your girl doesn't respect you. Let's just be blunt. Because there's no way you would respect a man or a woman and you would resort to calling them these type of names. And when they express to you how they feel about it, you persist. Homegirl doesn't respect you, and that's not love. She clearly does not respect you enough. A huge red flag not to be ignored. Break it off with her, but leave the socializing with a coworker for after you and girlfriend have parted ways, someone says. Another person says that sounds like verbal abuse. If you've expressed that you're upset with the situation and she has persisted, perhaps it's time to exit the relationship. Also, it seems like you're already interested in expanding your horizons. Y'all notice how he's sneaking the little coworker slice like no big deal, eh? I didn't want to go there because I was concentrating on him and homegirl. But the way he stuck the little coworker say, y'all think y'all slick, right? Look at you trying to be slick Rick on us. I was going to leave that part out, but then I'm like, no, that somebody mentioned it. You notice how he stuck it in nice in the I shared. So we're going to have sympathy for him. For if tomorrow we hear he's with a coworker, we're going to understand why. I shared my hurt with a female coworker of mine, and she expressed her sympathy for my situation and invited me out to cheer me up. Yeah, right. And the cow jumped over the moon. What the little dog did? Yeah. Yeah. I see what you're doing now. But hey, if that coworker makes you feel good, by all means, you don't want to go home to being called retarded or stupid. Who wants to hear that every day in their head? Monty said, does that mean she's slow as well after all she chose to? That's what I'm saying. How are you with a man? You know he's retarded, he's stupid. I don't why you refer to an adult as retarded or stupid anyways. Maybe something they did, you can refer to the act as stupid. But how would you call somebody that? That is so demeaning. That's like the same reference I was making earlier on to y'all party crazy people who be calling people for supporting their party stupid. Lick a dog laugh to see such sport and the dish ran away with the spoon. Exactly. So, are you telling us everything, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you, God? Or is there some other gray areas that you're leaving out purposefully? Like how the co-workers snuck in there? And why the co-workers are comfortable to invite you out to cheer you up? And why you had to share it with a female? Why you couldn't share it with your male co-worker? I see you, Slick Rick. You do you, bro. Anything's better than being called dumb and stupid. So, I got a couple more comments. Somebody says, call me immigration about the weed you found in a drawer. Follow me. Samuel, follow me for more information on immigration advice and visa application services. Listen, you're stupid for that, for real. So it says, honestly, if you're in an abusive relationship in some sick and twisted way, she probably loves you, but call it what it is. It's an abusive relationship. Another person says, if you express her feelings to her that you don't like it, she should stop. Why keep on doing it? That's not good. Someone says, obviously there's no love there. When someone loves you, they will not demean you. Instead, they'll try their best to ensure you feel loved and appreciated. This person says, sir, you are in a verbally abusive relationship, and the band-aid is the so-called loving affection that comes after it. Tell her to seek counseling because that is not love. Time for you to recognize the kind of relationship you are in and want better for yourself, your mental health, and your emotional well-being. Listen, let's not pretend it. A woman's mouth is her strength. So maybe he's even being nice, saying stupid and retarded. Because if homegirl decide to really go in, you know how much that could affect this man's ego and his and everything that's going on for him, his self-esteem and everything. Because there's some women when they're ready to go off, literally look for the most hurtful things to tell you. A woman's strength is her voice. So imagine walking into this situation every single day. People in relationship, aren't we supposed to uplift each other? If I'm with you and you're not uplifting me, I'm not getting those feel good vibes. Then what is this? How is this a relationship? Why are you in a situation that does not make you feel good? Good morning.
Morning, Aruna.
Hey, we'll go.
Are you good?
Guy.
So I'm sensing here that the lady financially stronger than him, or there's something in the past that affected the relationship and her present position, so she's just using that to just beat on him. You know, it's not over. It was never dealt with.
But something, because remember he says I'm in a relationship with a woman from another country and they live together now, so probably migrated. So he's in her place, maybe stuff ain't sort out yet. So
yeah. But I will tell homeboy also be careful with the co-worker, you know, because a woman doesn't just normally offer you to go out, you know, just like that. So there seems to be a lot going on there, you know, unspoken stuff, you know. But overall, it's never nice for any person to speak down to someone else. And sometimes I think it has a lot to do with your moral values, or sometimes the friends that you have. You know, they just, you know, so you might tell your friend something and they might gas you up. That's a saying that we use here. You know, they gas you up to embarrass the person and not realizing that you're really destroying this person spiritually and mentally, you know, and that could be very tragic because
Very.
he could move on, but then he could start treating ladies in a certain way just because of that experience. So
You're right.
it's
Totally
not a
right.
healthy environment. It's not a healthy environment.
So what would you advise him to do?
Leave, but not the coworker. That's not the right decision there. Get a neutral person, start fresh.
Okay.
Don't let somebody like you for your sorrows because after they over that, it's going to be a different person. So start fresh.
Gotcha. All righty. Thanks so much. I just saw a comment. Listen, you know how many years I haven't heard this word? Somebody says, stay there, you don't gods. You know? Listen, OMG. You know how long I have not heard that word? I swear, I thought that was like a word we use in country, calling somebody dung gods. Who else knew that word? Listen, I need to click on this person picture to see who. Let me see who this person is. I have not heard that word in forever. Dung god. Listen, that was one of the most offensive words to call somebody growing up. To have somebody calling you a dung god, it's like it's past retarded. It's like, listen, you would literally cry if somebody called you a dung god when I was growing up. Brad Douglas. Same thing I said. You have to be from countries, from St. Andrew, from Harford Village in St. Andrew. I know that had to be somebody from the country. That's something we did all the time. I just knew it. Don't God. Eddie, you have to record. You can't call on WhatsApp. No. Listen, y'all not helping the situation. Stop calling the man names. Someone says he called you stupid, hit her back some string. No, don't do that. We don't condone abuse in any way, shape, or form. Physical, verbal, whatever. Most women tend to behave so when they're in a position of working for more than him. So there's a time and place for everything. If she could tell you that because she's upset about a situation, that could be easily resolved. Most women tend to behave so when they're in a position of working for more than him. So if it was me, I could not care. She would have bite that time bomb. Wow. Someone says, Aruna, abuse of any kind is a no-no, be it mental or physical. Retarded could be anything from being stupid to, you know what. I'm just waiting for this voice note to drop before I wrap up. Let me hear what his person. Yo, Brad, trust me, I have not heard dongot in forever. Calling somebody a dongot. I didn't even spell it right. Oh my god, y'all are the worst. Let me hear what this person is saying. They need to sit down and have a serious, mature conversation about her verbal abuse. Otherwise, it would not stop. He would continue to be miserable and unhappy. Make her know exactly how he feels. Don't sugarcoat anything. If she sees nothing wrong with her behavior towards him after the talk, then he needs to make the hard decision to end the relationship. Brian says, sounds like your girlfriend apparently has no respect for you. And when a woman does not respect a man, she can make his life a living hell. If you've discussed this issue with her and she's still doing it, start with telling her how you feel when she does it. Perhaps it's time to make your exit before it gets any worse. About going to that concert with your female coworker, things bad enough as it is at home. You want to make it worse. That's my point. Things are already bad. Instead of you sort of yourself and your situation, talking about female coworker invite you out to concert. Go in concert. Go on.
I was just wondering, it's just an observation of mine. How is it that men are never given the benefit of the doubt when it comes to these scenarios, right? When they describe what they're experiencing, there's always somebody trying to validate why it's happening, you know? And even with the fact that he says, okay, that he's may go to that friend, whoever it is. If the shoe was on the other foot, I would hear enough you all say, yes, women could have friends and nothing have to But if a man is doing it, yes, he has an ulterior motive, right? I just find the playing field is never level. Women never go through the same level of scrutiny that we go through. It's just my observation, yeah. But
never equal.
in addition, though, I would tell this man to run. Maybe he went into the relationship behaving like a beta male, and woman, as you just say, monkey know what tree to climb.
Monkey know what tree
You
to
understand?
climb.
If you're not acting like an alpha male and you're acting like a beta
You'll
male,
be
you're going to
taken
be
advantage
treated like
of.
one.
That's all there is to it. We need more alpha males. That's just the whole point. Right? Somebody sent me a narcissistic checklist before they say we need to do it. I need to do it before I go. They said the narcissist checklist is look for these things. They have a superior attitude, blames others for their failures, lacks empathy for others, blames everyone for their actions, unpredictable, two-faced, very controlling, will provoke you, then blame you for starting the fight, alters facts to suit their intentions, can't acknowledge their faults, creates and lives in a fantasy world, is emotionally available only when they want something from you, and have a poor relationship with others. Kathy had made a very interesting point that I must read. I know it's time to go, but I need to read this. She says, we tend to believe that only men are abusive, disrespectful, rude, and hurtful, which is quite the opposite. Love is not hurtful, it's not unkind, it's not boastful. Why would you want to stay in something that isn't bringing out the best in you? If you have to ask these questions within yourself, you already have the answers. Make that wise decision when it comes to your inner peace, your life, and your overall health. You deserve to be treated well and to be loved unconditionally. Remember, sometimes people project their feelings onto others because they themselves are battling inner demons and chaos. It could be that she were in same situation and now someone else is showing her the opposite of what she once was used to. She is projecting those fears onto someone else. My question is, what attracted you to that individual in the first place? Did you notice any of those behaviors before? Did you get small hints of her behavior and didn't question it? Well, there's small comments in the early stage and you ignore them. It's pretty good questions to ask if you ask me. And on that note, that's it. Sheena, you're still going on that road. You don't intend to come off at all. Clearly, he is slow. So when she calls him out and it hurts his feelings, instead of focusing on another woman, why he ain't go upgrade himself? No one can call him stupid. Sheena, why? Like, why? You see why men don't speak up and say what's bothering them? This is a space where we invite them to speak, all right, and to express themselves. Sheena, why you trying to make the man feel worse than he is already? Yeah, calling the man dung god, calling him slow, retarded. How much more can one person take? Like, ease up the man. There are some men that are just, not every man, like, Eddie said a while ago, is an alpha male. There are some men who are just laid back and easygoing. And there are women who take advantage of that. There are some men who are not, aggressive. They have a little, soft side to them by nature. That's how they've always been. Not every man is aggressive. Not every man is, this alpha male, whatever. Some are chill, and there are women who take advantage of some men like that. While you'd wish you had somebody, but you're rather than multi-Garrick that's stressing you every Monday morning, them problems. You have a nice little quiet man, and you're calling him stupid and retarded. You understand? Boy, sometimes I wonder if we even know what we want. You have a nice quiet man, they nothing, no jump up, no nothing. And you hear verbally abusing the man. And then you get the next one. I will be stressing you every Monday morning. You found myself, them on the criminals, them quiet ones. Listen, I gone. I can't win with y'all today. Goodbye. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place. All right? Have a good Monday. Stay powered up. I can't win. I really can't. Trying here, but I can't. Fighting a losing battle. Y'all bye.